Hi everyone, I've got your card reading for the week of February 4th, 2024 from the Keepers of the Light Oracle card deck by Kyle Gray, as interpreted by me, Lenora Lennon. I've already shuffled these beautiful cards, so let's get right down to it. The first card is going to share with you what you already have for this week, what you can focus on. Divine Order, Lady Portia. So we're seeing the beautiful violet flame light here connecting you with the higher aspects of your awareness. Do what you feel is right. And you want to make sure that you're shifting into the perspective, the inner perspective. Try not to worry. Well, you already have this. So do what you feel is right, but how you can kind of tune more into what you feel is right is to make sure it's coming from the inner and not the outer. So that means you need to make sure that you're taking time this week to really shift into that. I see she has beautiful, they're reading as pansies to me, around her, decorated around her chest and her heart space. So pansies are very delicate flower, but I live in a northern climate, and the thing is, they're one of the first flowers you can put out and be sure they're not gonna croak from the cold, like the cooler temperatures, and they're one of the last one. Well, I'm not that good with keeping them alive, to tell you the truth. But I do know that they are quite hardy despite being very delicate. So if you're watching this, you are an empath. You are very sensitive to the energies of those around you. But don't forget that because of that, you actually are very powerful, and you are exactly well, you're a light worker. You are here to raise the vibration of human consciousness, and that might not be reflected back to you. I mean, I do hear it a lot that you get what you give, and that is true to an extent. But when you are a sensitive person, it's not as though that everyone that you encounter, that you greet with kindness and love, is going to respond to you that way. And I know for me, it's hard. It's hard when I'm giving my all and trying to be sincere and loving and kind, and I'm not, and it's not. I mean, for the most part, it is reflected back to me so beautifully, but there definitely are times when it's not. And especially if you're very sensitive, that can kind of overtake all the good that you are experiencing. So yes, which you already have. You already have this, so you are already practicing standing in this heartiness despite your gentle nature. So what you can do to expand this beautifulness, Cernunos, life force. So he's actually come up quite a bit in my readings over the last couple of months. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. So express your driving passion. So this is what you can do to continue to expand this stability within your gentle nature. So how can you go about doing this? I mean, I feel like when we come across a term like that, express your driving passion, it doesn't necessarily take into account the legwork. It doesn't really have that energy of the legwork that it takes to express that driving passion. When we see someone expressing their driving passion, we usually see the final outcome of the passion. Like, for example, these videos that I'm making. It doesn't come naturally to me to do all of the tech aspects of this, which I do have shared that in my work in these videos before. But I'm slowly and surely developing a relationship with the legwork that it takes to express this driving passion. And actually, if you are following me, you probably noticed I haven't posted in several weeks because I kind of gave myself a little break. There's been some stuff going on in my world that's very challenging, so I kind of took a step back for a couple weeks, but I'm back here now. So point is, be gentle with yourself. Take any little steps you can forward to get to that point where you can have a final product to put out into the world, to express that driving passion. And I am getting probably a good support for you would be to make sure you take some time in nature this week, if at all possible. Even just 5 minutes gazing at the sky. Like, if you live in the city and there isn't a lot of, like, if you don't have a park close by and you're just busy, take at least some time to gaze up at the sky this week and use your senses, like at least for 5 minutes, and really put yourself into it fully. Look, see what you're seeing. Smell what you're smelling. Hopefully you can be outside. If you're in a city where the smells maybe aren't so good, maybe have a nice plant nearby that you can smell, or beautiful essential oils with nature, moss. Well, moss is coming to mind because of this. I know my local, one of my local essential oil folks does this really beautiful earth moss scented essential oil. I can't remember the exact name of it, but connect with nature this week in whatever little way you can, and set aside time to focus fully on that. You can just allow everything else will be there for you when you are done. You can just fully immerse yourself, and like I said, use your senses. If you got anything from this video today, I would really appreciate a like. Even consider subscribing to keep up with my weekly posts of card readings to support you on your awakening and soul expansion journey. I'm Lenora Lennon. Thank you. If you want, you can check out this video here and this video here. Ding, ding. Namaste.